is there a major move coming for Act Coin, which is ACET? This could be a 50% or more move coming for this market. And I'll show you guys what I'm seeing on the charts and why I think that is. And of course, this 50% move could be either up or down. I will show you guys why that is on my chart here. Of course, I just want to say that a lot of this is going to depend on what happens with Bitcoin. If Bitcoin is actually able to break above its all-time highs here, that is going to be looking a lot better for a lot of these altcoins, including Coin here, right? However, if Bitcoin starts dumping, of course, that's going to dump a lot of these altcoins. If you guys can see here, this is the weekly chart for Act. Okay, this is not a very uncommon chart across a lot of these smaller altcoins, right? Where you see just the 80%, 90% dump, right? It's not uncommon to see. If you guys don't believe me and you guys have trading view, just go on the weekly time frame for a lot of these smaller altcoins, maybe ranking 200 and below. Okay, I hold some of these altcoins. Okay, I've held some losers as well. Okay, and that's fine because I know that when Bitcoin comes back, chances are a lot of these will come back, and if some don't come back, I think the gains from the ones that will come back would make up for the ones that don't. Okay, so like I said, Bitcoin is going to be it's going to be the main factor here to what Altcoin does. Okay, I own Bitcoin and quite a bit of these altcoins. Okay, I am long on them, and that's just my opinion, of course, and speculations. None of which of what I'm saying here is financial advice. Now, let's go ahead and come to the daily time frame, which is very important because I see a falling wedge pattern. Okay, I see a double bottom within the falling wedge pattern. Okay, and both of which are bullish. Okay, you guys can verify that on ChatGPT or Google search, right? Quite a bit of divergence, bullish divergence on Altcoin here. I just want to, so let's just say, okay, this falling wedge pattern, if it actually breaks the upside here, we have a price target of right underneath 5.9 cents, which is almost a 50% move here for Act. Okay, got to consider the downside as well. Let's just say, if this double bottom pattern fails, right, within this falling wedge pattern, or even if the price action breaks out of this pattern and falls way short of its price target, because that could happen. Price targets are estimates only. There could be more and there could be less. And breaks back into the pattern and continue to the downside. The next possible support, okay, if this pattern stays intact, right, the next possible support I'm looking at would be about right above 3 cents here. I'm just looking at the bottom trend line for estimates, right? And if that doesn't hold, then you're looking at the bottom. I'm looking at the bottom of this, huge weekly candle here, okay? It's about 1.7 cents, okay? That's where it was. So that's still a pretty steep drop. So that is something to be taken into consideration of when trading smaller altcoins. I think there is a time and place to trade these smaller altcoins. I personally am not looking to take a position in altcoins right now that's below a ranking of 200. Okay, just because if Bitcoin comes back around, that's going to dump a lot of these altcoins. And that is the risk of trading some of these smaller altcoins. I'm waiting for Bitcoin to break above its all-time highs and basically establish that all-time high as support before looking to get into more riskier positions. That's basically what I'm seeing for this market here. That's it. Let me know if you guys want to see any more of Act coins or any other coins in the market by commenting, dropping a like, or subscribing, or all of the above. And I'll see you guys on the next video.